Hi, my name's Spirit, and let me guess, you're watching this video because you want to play and learn League of Legends. You watch some guys about a champion, but you quickly realize that those guys are made for people who are smart and understand League, so they make your brain explode. You don't need the pro perspective, you need a normal player's perspective. So I'm going to give you the rundown of a character from the point of view of someone who's too afraid to play ranked. This is League for Dummies by a dummy, and we're starting this off with Neeko. So why would someone want to play Neeko? Well, let's run down the reasons. 1. You love the idea of stunning your enemy for 15 years then dropping a nuke on them. 2. You've played a load of prop hunt and want to transfer those skills to a different game. 3. You're a scaler. If any of those apply to you, then Neeko is the champ for you. Neeko is a ranged burst mage that's mostly played in the support lane, but can also be played in mid lane. According to the wiki, I'm not brave enough to try it. She was the last champ released in 2018, being dropped on December 5th. Let's do a crappy lore recap. Neeko was born on some random island in the middle of nowhere. She is a Uwu cat, a bunch of shape-shifting pacifists. Neeko was diagnosed with ADHD, so she is a curious little goober and plays with random sex she finds. Unfortunately, some random disaster got really angry at the Uwu cat and decided that they needed to end their free trial of life. Due to one of their elders telling Neeko how to pirate, she had to keep her life trial and escape as a tiny little bird. She kinda sucks at flying though, so she crashed into the ocean and just floated for a while. Some random boat picked her up and they took her to the big city. After a small miscommunication with the sailor, she ran into the jungle where she turned into a jungle cat and started following some around. However, plot twist, the leader of the pack was Nidalee. At that point, Neeko realized something very important. Women pretty. However, Riot has to ruin good things, so they sent Neeko dreams about a greater mission and Nidalee wouldn't go with her. Heartbroken, Neeko soldiers on with her quest to make friends and do Neeko stuff. Alright, what can Neeko actually do? Her passive is that she can turn into anything. Just activate your Mimic Veil and boom. Ally champions, random minions, jungle camps, red and blue buff, wards, basically anything. If the thing you are can basic attack, you can do that without breaking your disguise, but you lose it if your form would die, you use an ability, you get CC'd because of course you walked into the stun, or you get shot by a tower. Most League players can't count past the number 3 and they're playing the game on mental autopilot, so being a random caster minion or one of your more threatening teammates can really throw off the enemy and let you get a free takedown. Just remember, this ability gets weaker as the game goes on because your enemy will get sick of your tomfoolery and be way more aware of your shenanigans. Now on to her buttons, and to stay on the topic of tomfoolery, let's start with her W, which also has a passive because why not? When you use your auto, it gains a stack. After 2 stacks, the 3rd stack hit is harder, just like you when you see a Misfortune skin. But when you actually press the button, boom, you're invisible, and now there's 2 of you. The clone lingers for a bit and will copy whatever you do, like using a spell, or breaking down. The clone looks like your current form, meaning 2 Neekos, 2 red buffs, 2 wards. The possibilities are endless. Just remember that the clone doesn't last very long and you're only invisible for as long as it takes to click the like and subscribe button. Now on to the other buttons, aka the ones that kill people, aka the ones that matter. See, our little lesbian lizard got a nice combo, and no, it's not a combo where you have to mash your face into the keyboard and have pixel perfect aim to do well and consistently. Step 1. Find an unsupervised goober. Step 2. Throw your E, preferably through a minion or another unsupervised goober. Step 3. Press E on them and watch as female Beast Boy throws a fat man and gives the Rooted Foes an 18-carat run of bad luck. Step 4. Either get the kill or an assist. Either is good because you're the support. Step 5. Laugh as you win the game with a larger assist number than the enemy team combined. Neeko's Q is a C that she throws out, blooming when it hits the ground. If it hits an enemy champion or big monster, it blooms again up to 3 times. It does some good damage, but you really need to stun the targets so they don't escape like the fools they are. Introducing E. Neeko throws a magic spinning death circle, TM, and hurts and roots the dork it hits. If it hits a minion or another dork, it moves faster and stuns for longer. Remember my comment from earlier? I hope you did, that was like 20 seconds ago. This is your gaming strategy. Lock the enemy in a box and throw it off a cliff. But now it's time for the big move, the ultimate move, the thing that is being put in all the montages I know you're gonna try to make. Neeko makes a big circle around her, and after a couple seconds, the ground becomes Sky Zone, and all the enemies have the annual pass. When they hit the ground, you do a ton of magic damage, and they get stunned. Fun Neeko fact, if you do this while you're disguised, the windup is hidden until it's too late, and the enemy is already in your cringe compilation. You can use this to set up kills for your team like a good support. No, I'm just kidding. Use it to kill Seal like the menace you are. Did you really think I was going to give you a build? Dude, I'm a fucking idiot. Just listen to this guy. I got my builds from him. But also, go experiment. Ignore the meta. Just have fun, man. It's a video game. Either have fun or stop playing. Just listen to what Riot suggests until you're confident in your ability, or just ignore him and experiment right away. I'm not your dad. Alright, I guess I'll give you some tips. I'll be a decent content creator for once. Despite the fact that you have the funny combo, you gotta remember, you are a mage, and you are squishy. You are not going into fights with your normal M1 doing a bunch of damage. You are throwing out the combo, and then you are either existing or dying. Don't try to go fist fight a Mundo or something. You don't have the capabilities for that. Also, I guess buy Rocket Belt. It's pretty useful due to the fact that you can use it to get in and out of situations, and also you can use it to dash in with your funny ultimate and do more shenanigans. Just, remember you have it. Don't just buy it and then just let it sit there rotting in your hotbar for all eternity. I give Neeko a 4 out of 5 on the dummy scale. Pretty good for people who want to play support but are still getting better. Plus, she's fun and cute, so that helps. I'll probably do another one of these since it was pretty fun to make. Give me suggestions on what champ you want to see me explain next. I already have the next idea lined up, but I want to hear what y'all want. If you need me, I'm going to go play as my favorite champion, Cannon Minion. Thanks for watching, subscribe, stay safe, and have a good night.